Hello everyone, in this video we'll study the first chapter of class 1st mathematics, that is shapes and space. So basically in this chapter we'll understand the difference between big and small, the difference between top and bottom, nearer and further. We'll learn about different shapes and we'll also learn that which objects roll and which objects slide. So these are the following concepts which will be clear once we are done with the chapter. So all of us know that things occupy space. Like if I'm standing here, I'm taking a space on the ground. That is, I'm occupying some space on the ground. Now we need to understand that some things are big while some are small. So basically जो चीज़ बड़ी होती है उसे हम big कहते हैं and the things which are small, जो छोटी होती हैं उन्हें small कहा जाता है. Suppose you look at an elephant and then you look at a dog. Obviously elephant is bigger in size in comparison to the dog. हाथी बहुत बड़ा होता है comparative to the dog. Dog is very small in size. So this is the difference between big and small. Now we'll have a look at some of the pictures and we'll see that which of the pictures are big in size and which are small in size. So after big and small, now we'll study about top and bottom. We have heard almost both the words. Top means जो भी चीज़ किसी चीज़ के ऊपर रखी है. Like my bottle is lying on the top of the table. That means मेरी पानी की बॉटल टेबल के ऊपर रखी है. And when I say bottom, it means down. Suppose I can say my house is located at the bottom of the hill. मतलब मेरा घर पहाड़ के नीचे है. That means we are clear that what does top mean and what does bottom mean. So we look at the images which will clear your concept and we can see that what exactly we mean by top. So we are seeing the images where we can see that the things are kept on the top of the things, and then we look at some images which will clear our concepts about the bottom word. So we can see that all the things are lying down in the bottom now. So we are clear that what does top and what does bottom mean. Then we have nearer as well as further. So that means nearer is something which is close to us. That means a boy is standing near to me or my mother is standing near to me. And when I say further, it means that something is quite away from me. Suppose I can say that my friend was sitting further from me. That means my friend was not sitting close to me. मतलब अगर हम near बोलते हैं तो वो चीज़ हमारे पास है, and अगर हम far बोलते हैं मतलब वो चीज़ हमसे दूर है. And when we say nearer and the farthest, that means nearest is something जो हमसे सबसे ज़्यादा close हो, and farthest is something which is quite away from us. That means जो चीज़ हमसे सबसे ज़्यादा दूर हो. So now we have read about big as well as small. We have read about top as well as bottom, and we have read about near as well as far. Then we'll read about on and under. So if something is kept upon something, like I can say I am keeping my hands on the table. So if I keep my hand on the table, that is मैं अपना हाथ टेबल के ऊपर रखूंगी, then I can say my hand is on the table. But if I say my hand is under the table, I need to keep my hands below the table, that is inside the table. So basically on means जब हमारा हाथ टेबल के ऊपर है and under means जब मेरा हाथ टेबल के नीचे है. So we look at the images where the dog is sitting on the table, and in the next image we'll see where the dog is sitting under the table. So I hope you're clear that what does on and what does under mean. So after on and under we have above and below. So till some extent these words mean the same. Now if something is kept on the table, I can say it is above the table, and if something is kept under the table, I can say it is below the table. So till some extent on, under are similar with above and below. So after listening to all this and seeing the various examples, I hope it is clear to you that what is the difference between big and small, tall and short, top and bottom, near and farther, on and under, above and below. So after this we are going to read about the shapes around us. Now everything around us has a different shape, like our fingers, our face, our nose, our eyes, our ears, everything has a different shape. The world is full of different shapes in it. Like a football is circle, while a cube we solve is square. So basically there are many shapes in the world and we are going to have a look at some of the shapes right now. So we have circle, we have triangle, we have square, we have rectangle, and we have many other shapes you are seeing here, and the names will be told to you when you grow a little old and go in higher classes. So for now you need to look at these shapes and just recognize the different shapes. Now let us do a fun activity. I'll make two columns and I'll put some shapes over here and the similar kind of shapes over here, and we need to pick one shape from here and drag it over here to the similar one. So here are 5 shapes given over here and the other 5 are given here. We need to match the similar kind of shapes. So let us look at what are the similar kinds of shapes in these 10. So now we have performed 5 pair of different types of shapes and we know that there are different shapes and we have marked them here. Then we have a picture, and what we need to do is we need to color all the triangles with pink color, all the circles with yellow color, and all the squares with green color. So here we are given the shapes along with their colors which we need to color, and then we'll fill in the picture with those colors. So I hope that you are now clear that the different shapes, what are the different shapes actually, and you can recognize when you see a picture. So after this we are going to read about rolling as well as sliding. So what happens is, when something is moving in a circular motion, it's rolling. Suppose we can say the ball is rolling on the floor. Here we can see the ball is rolling on the floor, that is, it is moving in a circular motion. But when we say sliding, it's something when it's slippery. Suppose when we have swings in our school and we slide over them. So here the girl is sliding on the swing whereas the ball is rolling on the floor. So this is the basic difference between rolling and sliding. So with the end of the chapter, we are now clear that there are different things in the world which occupy different spaces. Like bigger things occupy more space while the smaller things occupy less space. So we know the difference between big and small, near and far, top and bottom, on and under, above and below. Apart from this, we have looked at different shapes and we have learned about them, and we have also learned about the words rolling as well as sliding. So with this we have come to the end of the chapter. Thank you.